Hey there, friends. So, I've been working a lot lately, and I've just been feeling like I'm stuck. And I decided that I needed to regroup, kind of get rid of some distractions and actually be honest with myself about life, about relationships, and what I'm willing to put up with, and what's triggering me, about my job, about, just future state, all while still trying to stay as present as possible. And I I haven't felt like this in a long time. It's like that uneasy feeling where you don't know exactly what end is up, what direction you should be going, if you're making the right choices, if I'm responding instead of reacting, all of those things. It's scary. It's it's not fun. And a really good friend of mine listened to me vent and probably talk in circles because I'm really good at that, and gave me some pretty great advice. And one of them was, this person, place, or thing that you're dealing with that you keep talking about, they're taking up too much real estate in your mind, and you need to clear that. So you need to approach that situation and deal with it, take care of it. And you need to be okay with the idea that things are not always going to go your way, because we're human and that's life. And I am so tired of trying to be accommodating because I really like a person, place, or thing, but it's just not right for me. I had to end a relationship recently with a friend because I couldn't handle the triggering from their partner. And while they're both generally good people, I just couldn't continue, I guess, acting as if everything was okay when it wasn't. And I never really felt like I could speak my truth. And when that becomes the case, it's time for me to wish them well on their journey and head on my own. And so I did that. And while I'm sad because I did feel like I lost a really good potential friend, I also feel relief because I was not comfortable with the entire situation. And I've also had some pretty interesting conversations with new friends that are going through their own grieving process of their own relationships in life. And I'm just like, hey, I'm there for you. And we don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And we could just talk and be there for each other. And that's how I feel I am with, or how I want to be with anybody in my life that I can call an acquaintance or a friend or whatever. I want to know that the right people will come in my life for, a reason, a season, a lifetime. And the life lessons that I learn from them and they learn from me will propel us to go forward and encourage ourselves and each other. That's my goal. That's all I really want, is to know that I have like a family or a tribe of interesting people. And we're never going to fully be on the same level, but we can be, walking along the path together, and we can be holding hands or skipping or dancing or hugging or whatever. And um, growth and speaking up and deciding that somebody or a situation or whatever is not is not conducive to the life that I want or that they want. And moving on is difficult, but it's also like exciting. And it's never going to be easy to end a relationship with somebody that you have feelings for. But I have to remember that I matter and that I have to put myself first and that I'm the only one that's capable of taking care of myself to the capacity that I need. And I'm important too. And my feelings are important. And feeling safe is a top priority of mine. And so, yeah, as I ramble along, trundle along, whatever words you want to use in my life, I am learning that it's okay to meet people and to not have long relationships because we're all just trying to figure this out as we go. And not everybody is meant to be with us long term. And I found it really interesting. I read something the other day about somebody that is friends with everybody is actually friends with nobody because it's just nobody has that capacity. Nobody has the capacity to be a genuine person and be friends with everybody. Now, they can be friendly and they can be kind and they can be respectful, but that doesn't mean that they are actually friends with everybody. It's just not humanly possible. Maybe on a spiritual level it is, because at a spiritual level we don't have all of this chaos and hubbub and crap that humans have to experience. But yeah, on a human level, that's just not, in my mind, it's not possible. And that's just me being biased. Maybe I'm wrong. But I thought that was an interesting quote about everyone if you're friends with everyone, then you're friends with no one. Because, I don't know, it made sense to me. I know that I will have the clarity that I need when the time is right. And I know that I can go through funks knowing that I will get out on the other side just fine. And that I can also allow myself to grieve whatever I'm grieving or be sad and let the emotions flow through, and that I can get myself back up and keep going because I've done it time and time again. I just wish that it would get easier, but at the same time, if everything was easy, then what's the point of living, right? Like, if everything was easy and there was no challenges and there was no disruptions and there was no negativity about certain things, then what are we here to live for? What are the lessons that we're supposed to be learning, you know? But anyway, I've had a lot of time to think about things, and my approach to how my days go really start in the morning when I wake up, and I can tell myself today's going to be a wonderful, glorious day, and that I request the most benevolent of outcomes for my day, and it usually works out pretty damn well. And those days where I don't remind myself that today's going to be a good day and everything like that, I let things get to me a little bit more. I get stressed out a little bit easier. I get overwhelmed. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a feeling I would want anybody to ever experience. It's anxiety and depression. And I do have those. They will always be with me. It's just how I manage them. And I'm going to get back up on that horse. I'm going to keep moving forward. And I'm going to take the losses that I've experienced and turn them around to learning experiences and lessons learned. And be proud of myself for speaking up and saying, this is not for me. I don't think I can do this anymore. And the sooner that you free yourself from things that make you uncomfortable, the sooner that you have allowed yourself to heal and to continue being present and focus on what does make you comfortable and safe and all of those good things, because we all deserve that. I hope that you all have a wonderful week that's coming up, and I will stop by later.